Alright guys, well what's going on? Today I'm going to show you how to use a Big River anchor system. This one was sent to me by a company called Better Boat. Definitely want to check these guys out. They got a bunch of awesome products. So the idea is that the chain is attached at the bottom of the anchor. So when the anchor is in trouble, we'll actually be pulling the anchor from the bottom backwards where it cannot snag on anything. And then we're just going to attach a zip tie up the shaft, right, so that the anchor operates properly. But then again, if we get in trouble, we can give this a good yard and it will break the zip tie and the anchor will pull up backwards. And then down the line, we've got an anchor ball that is designed to be able to float this particular size anchor, and it's on an anchor slip which will only let it slip one way, and the anchor will hold with a poly ball. But then when we are all done, all we have to do is drive around this poly ball, and the anchor slip is designed to begin to slip all the way down, and this buoy will actually pull the anchor off of the bottom, and the anchor will be sitting right underneath of the poly ball, so I don't have to lift the whole anchor system myself. I can let the ball and the boat do all the work. We're just gonna toss the anchor out. Devin, go ahead, put it in reverse. So once we have a grab on the anchor, then we want to deploy our poly ball. We'll deploy our ball. Let it turn us in the current here. There she goes. There we are. And we are officially anchored up. So there's a couple of benefits to the poly ball. One thing is that, you know, if we hooked up on a big fish and we wanted to chase the fish down river, I can actually slip the rope all the way down and I can let the poly ball drift and we can go down river to fight the fish, and then we can come right back up, grab the ball, and just clip right back on. But now I'm going to show you how we're going to retrieve this, and we're going to let the ball slip all the way down to the anchor and do all of the lifting for us. We're going to want to let out a little bit of rope. We want a little bit of room to work. And then we always want to make sure that when we tie off to a cleat, we never do it. Absolutely never tie it off to a cleat in the back or the side of the boat. Always keep it tied off to a cleat in the front of the boat. The idea is that if the anchor does grab on something, if it's up here at the bow of the boat, it's just going to turn the boat. It's not going to be detrimental. Whereas if we tied it to the back cleat, then we may have an instance where if the anchor grabs, we could rip our transom off, which is obviously not going to do us any good. So we're going to want to give ourselves just a little bit of space from the poly ball, lock it down to the cleat in the front, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to drive around the ball. And as we go forward, that anchor ball is designed to slip towards the anchor. So that ball is going to keep slipping until it meets all the way down at the chain. The ball is going to lift the anchor up off of the bottom for us so that we don't have to. It looks like we're already at the end of it. So now we can go ahead and kill the motor. And so now we do have some excess slack rope to pull up, but the anchor is sitting right underneath of the ball. Now if the anchor had gotten in trouble and it had jammed up on something, then we would have just given a little extra gusto into the motor and it would have broken this zip tie, and then we would have been picking the anchor up upside down where it doesn't have the option to be able to snag up on anything. So that's how you use a Big River anchor system. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was educational. Definitely make sure to check out betterboat.com and all of their products that they offer. And maybe think about giving us a subscription to the channel. Until next time, guys, we'll see you.